Namaste everyone, my name is Ololade and welcome to Lagos Island. We want to know the origin of Asake, Ololade Asake. So let's go into the island and make research. First, I need to beg Madam Yinka TNC, please keep off this case and keep short on this case. This case is more than just a mere story you would like to just chat about or comment about without having enough knowledge about this. This is a case of family. This is a case of mother, father, and son. Asake is the only son the father and the mother has within both of them. Years ago, both of them were married and they gave birth to a child. They named him Ololade Ahmed Babatunde Ayinde Odunsi. Then 3 years after, they splitted because Asake, who happens to be the mother of Asake, fell in love with her employer, who happens to be a Fuji artist, Musba Alani, a popular Fuji musician, and she was a dancer. So they fell in love and she married him, and she separated with Baba Asake, who is called Malu. Malu himself was a popular and is still a popular name in the neighborhood of Isale Eko, Lagos Island. This man happens to be the second ever captain of Isale Eko, and now they are on the 25th captain. So this man has ruled Isale Eko sometimes before, 24 years ago. This man was a Jiwere singer. Jiwere is a genre of music which was later updated to Fuji. So this man used to go around early in the morning during Ramadan, singing to people's ears to wake them up for Sari. And by the way, also, Ramadan Kareem to all my Muslim brothers and sisters out there. May God answers all your prayers. So Malo is a name to be reckoned with on the island in Isale Eko. And he had a 3-year-old boy. And as a single father, he took care of this boy to his best ability. He never neglected the boy in any time, in any way. He took the boy to school. He had lesson teachers. He had teachers from school. He gave him the best he could give him as a father in Isale Eko. And immediately after Asake gained admission into the university, Obafemi Awolowo University, he pursued his life and ambitions, went on to study in school, and along the way, he gave birth to a child back in 2014. He had a girlfriend in Isale Eko who he was in a relationship, a love relationship with. They had something intimate and sexual to do with each other, and it led to a pregnancy which she later delivered, and he was a baby girl. So Asake has a daughter that is 11-year-old. Her name is Zinat. So Zinat lived with her grandfather, who is Malo, in Isale Eko. And the grandfather took responsibility also of Zinat. And Asake went on to study in school, leaving Zinat and the baby mama at home. And they went on with their lives. Asake blew up. He had a major performance. Asake performed in Isale Eko in the Fedi Puaka concert in 2016. And these are the pictures to prove that he performed. So tell me, when did his father abandon him? It's a family issue, and it's because it's coming from a broken home. There might be differences, there might be a lot of things going on that you and I do not know about.
Are you proud of your son?
Yes. Me proud we gidi ni, but kò ní ra burú nǹkan kan ò ní ṣe kò ní wálẹ̀. But ọlá pé èmi ò rí ni, mo ti rí tipẹ́ ni, ó yẹ kí yẹn náà sọ fún pé ǹjẹ́ olú ti rí bàbá ẹ̀ gbé n tó bí mi nú nìyẹn, but a ti yanjú gbogbo ẹ̀, kò sí jà mọ́, kò sí jà mọ́. Ìjà òye wà ó káwa má jà, ìbejì méjì ó ń jara wọn níyàn. Àdánwò olórí jẹ́ àwa méjèèjì lágọ̀ọ́rẹ́ o. Àdánwò olórí jẹ́ àwa méjèèjì lágọ̀ọ́rẹ́ o. Àlàlà ńlá ìyẹn ò kàn mí. Àárín mi àtẹ̀tísẹ́tù.
Kò sí nǹkan kan mọ́ tí
kò bá mi sọ̀rọ̀.
All settled, done and deal.
They are settled. Both sides have compromised their egos and have talked and resolved whatever they have against each other as father and son. What Malo was fighting or was seeking for was the audience of his son and the accessibility to be able to reach his son anytime he wishes as a father to his son. Asake used to send money to Malo. Yes, he did. He sent money a couple of times. He sent money several times. But do you know, as the father of Asake, he also bears the same billing rates as Asake? Because people in Isale Eko who could not have access to their friends, their son, would see the father of Asake and also definitely want to bill him. He has a lot of responsibility as a father of Asake in Isale Eko, and he wasn't getting enough care. Asake was irresponsible to his father and his daughter because he broke up with his girlfriend, who happened to be his baby mama. So they are no more in a love relationship, which he also made it known. Asake was irresponsible to his daughter and his father, but now he has taken full responsibility of his daughter and his father, and he has gotten a house. The father is currently in the hospital taking proper medical attention, and he will be there for as long as they recommend till he's been confirmed that is ready to be discharged. Asake has done well. So I took along and I walked around the streets of Isale Eko, talking to various people about who Malo is and who Asake is. So let's listen to them. We are live in the heart of Isale Eko, Lagos Island, and we are still trying to gather information.
I want to say something because Ashake's daddy and my mom, they work together. So after the closing hour, Asake used to come to my mom's office to meet his dad very well. He's not my boy, but I know him. I just want to plead on him to take care of his dad and his son, Ololade. Lolly closer. Yes, my name is Ololade. We are namesake.
So guys, we are live with Ololade Asake also.
Ololade Ayoka. Mine is Ayoka. Ololade Ayoka. Lolly closet. Ololade veggies. Yes, I'm not. Yes.
So everybody here, what do you want from Asake?
I want him to take care of his dad and
he has a daughter.
Yes, 11 years old. So I want to. I'm not an islander, but I know him. Because my mom works in Lagos Island local government, where his dad works. So he was the one that trained him very well. He trained him. Yes. So I want him to take care of his dad. Yes, I'm proud of him, but because it's my fans, because it's my namesake. So I want. Loli. You know the part I love. Ololade mangbomolo. Barakata ishamala. Everyone select come along because it's my namesake. So I'm proud of him.
The only thing I want to say is just take care of your dad, then your daughter, your 11 years old daughter, please. please, we are appealing on behalf. Anything, no matter what, no matter anything that your dad did for you, just ignore. Just ignore. It's still your father. It's still your father because he's the one that is taking care of you rise of time. But please, just take care of your dad and your daughters. That's what we want to say.
wọ́n lọ́mọ yín l'Asake mà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọmọ wa ni
kí lẹ́ni sọ ń pa ẹ̀.
ọmọ dáadáa ni but condition tí bàbá ẹ̀ wà yẹn kó dúró tí bàbá ó ti ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n kò yẹ kó stop nígbà tí bàbá ẹ̀ wá tó wá di ìmálè ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́ kò dáa kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò yẹ kọ́rọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn torí bàbá ẹ̀ abiyamọ lòun náà abiyamọ nígbà tó wà lọ bàbá ẹ̀ tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa ó tọ́jú ọmọ abiyamọ tó ń tọ́jú ọmọ ni bàbá tó dáa ni awọṣọ má wọ tàná ni ó jẹ́ pé tó bá múra báyìí tó bá rí bàbá ẹ̀ lórí nígbà tó wà nígbẹ̀ ó pé ni àbọ̀ ẹ̀wọ́ kó tó mu dání ni ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo bí ṣe ń gbọ́ ẹ̀mí òun bí ìwà mú àwọn Àṣàkẹ́ yìí o ní ìmọ̀ o ṣùgbọ́n mò ń gbọ́ gbogbo sórí bó ṣe ń sọ gbà tó sọ pé má ló lóbi ó yà mí lẹ́nu.
kí lẹ́ni sọ ń pa má ló
èèyàn dáadáa ni bàbá dáadáa ni ọmọ dáadáa ni ládùúgbò ọmọ dáadáa ni olóòótọ́ ni olóòótọ́ èèyàn ẹni tó ń fìyàn sí ni wọ́n ń ṣe wájú fíà.
má ló ń ṣe ẹni tó wà irresponsible.
yẹ ó tí o ẹni tó wà responsible ni o èèyàn dáadáa ni bàbá dáadáa ni bàbá tó ń tọ́jú ọmọ.
ẹ mọ bàbá yẹn dáadáa.
mo mọ Malo dáadáa mo mọ Malo dáadáa torí pé ẹni tó ń tọ́jú ọmọ gidi ni nígbà tó yìí ń gbé lókìtì ó ní bóyá ń tọ́jú wọn ṣó ti yẹ ẹyọ ní kí Àṣàkẹ́ ìjọ kó tọ́jú ẹ̀ dáadáa kó tọ́jú ẹ̀ bàbá ni kò ṣeé fọwọ́ rọ́ sẹ́yìn o bàbá ni kọ́mọ náà lè tọ́jú ẹ̀.
ó jẹ́ kọ́nà tiẹ̀ náà kó lè lọ síwájú dáadáa kó túbọ̀ lọ síwájú jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ó gòkè àgbà.
òjò ọ̀nà àti ọ̀nà kọ́pì náà lọ sí gbọ́ yẹn ló ṣe rí lọ sí sọ yẹn náà ọmọ yẹn ń ṣọmọ ọmọ òfò ni ọ̀rọ̀ ṣẹ̀kẹ́ ló ń sọ. tí wàá bẹ́ẹ̀ máa gbé káàkiri látọ̀dọ̀ ọmọdún mẹ́ta olórí tí wàá bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ìyá ẹ̀ lọ fi fẹ́ tó fi lọ fi ń ṣeré mẹ́ tó ń múra lọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkọ àti àwọn gbé lọ gbádùn kí obìnrin ọkùnrin yẹn gba ìyàwó yẹn.
ó máa sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ lélẹ̀ bó ṣe ń jẹ́ gbogbo ló máa sọ ẹ̀.
olórí kúkú lọ́mọ yẹn bọ̀t kọ́nà ń ṣàánú wájà gbogbo sàlẹ̀kọ́ ni ọlọ́mọ yẹ kó rí lẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ fámìlì ọ̀tún ló fọ́n bù ó fọ́ àánú ó jẹ́ kí àwọn àgbàlagbà sàlẹ̀kọ́ máa rí rí pé rí ní táì gbà ẹ̀ àwọn àgbàlagbà sàlẹ̀kọ́ kan máa ń wà tí àwọn bá ti lọ báyìí wọ́n bí nípa àwọn máa tọ́ ni àwọn máa tọ́ fúnra wọn fúnra ètò ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ni. ó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo tó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá yẹn ara máa ń try.
Malo kì í ṣe ẹranko kékeré ẹni tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni tó bá dẹ̀ rí ọkùnrin tó ń lọ àmọ́ pa ẹni tó ń lọ yìí ọwọ́ ọkùnrin ni ó bìkítà lórí ọmọ kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni ẹ kò wo pé bóyá ọmọ òun jẹ́ bákan bọ́ létà tí kìíní ẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n wò pa nínú ọmọ tó lè tẹ́kẹ̀ mi dáadáa ju àwọn kan tẹ́ ń ṣe yìí lọ náà kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ pè ó dà pé wọn ní fatherly role sí láti pè straight pẹ̀lú níbo ló wáyájà ṣe nǹkan báyìí that's what tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn.
That's the only thing. He does not have access to his son.
So that's the only thing. Kò ní access sí tó bá ní access sí nǹkan yìí ò ní máa òlẹ́ èlò ni ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ ná sórí property tó máa jẹ́ problem ẹ̀ change ẹjọ́.
So Malo, the father of Asake, allegedly does not have access to his son Asake.
èmi ni bàbá ẹ̀ èmi tí mo bí mi kí kókó bí mi bí Isale Eko náà mo dẹ̀ bí sí èmi mo tọ́ dàgbà ẹ̀yọ́ kọ́kọ́ bá ń tọ́ dàgbà bọ̀dùgbà tó dípò ṣe kí mi ò ráyè pé mọ́ mo ti pè láti 2022 kò gbé fóònù mi dìṣe kò gbé fóònù mi rárá but ó ti sú mi ni mo ṣe fọ́ta síta.
The popular question, why did Asake's father call Asake out? Asake's father called Asake out because he never had access to his son. He was struggling to survive in Isale Eko and needed help. And he had a son that is a world star superstar. every money Asake's father got in the last 3 years was never directly from Asake. He went through a channel before he got to the father. And Asake has not stepped Isale Eko in the last 3 years. So he needed access to his son because he is the father. And he was never irresponsible to his son. They might have differences, but he needed to live and he needed his help. He needed the help of his son. That is why he called him out. He was suicidal, he was suffering, he was about to commit suicide. And the only option he had was to talk and voice out and call for help.
Asake Ahmed lè sọ ibo ni Ahmed wá rí jẹ́ Asake.
So on the popular question of who is Asake, where did Asake get the name from? Let me take you through a journey. In the whole of Isale Eko, there is a family popularly known to be the Asake family, the Asake compound. Years ago, they had a woman who was a strong name in the neighborhood, and she was called Asake. Asake that year gave birth to 2 kids, and they later expanded their families, but still lived in Isale Eko. One of the kids and the offsprings of Asake, the grandmother, is Aziz Asake, who died sometimes in 2012, September 20. The popular thug, the popular Aziz Asake, is from the Asake compound. The mother of Asake is also called Asake because she's from the family of Asake. And Asake, who was popularly called Ahmed, was also called Ololade Asake. Ahmed Asake because his mother's family's name was popular in the neighborhood, and he also took the name up, and that is why he's called Asake today. His real name is Babatunde Ololade Ayinde Ahmed Odunsi, and his stage name is called Asake because of the family name of his mother and because of how strong the name was in Isale Eko. Thank you very much. I'll give you updates, all necessary updates that you'll be needing on the case. The father is currently in the hospital taking proper care, and he would come out just well. Thank you very much to everybody who must have watched the previous interview. Thank you to everybody in Isale Eko. Thank you to Fatco and family. Thank you very much, ma, for being wonderful to us, and thank you to the whole of Isale Eko for welcoming us, and thank you to Asake for taking care of your father. Thank you to Asake for wanting to take care of your daughter.